Survival, catfish, mystery, machinery, desire, sense, speed, sacrifice, imbalance, symptom, face, alienation, passion, prestige, mystique, alert, power, light, energy, trust.
That's why my family and I like to be prepared. We own an underground bunker facility in the middle of Ohio. Once a month, we get ready and prepare for a different apocalyptic scenario. We go to Costco, we load up on chopped tomatoes and spaghetti, and we go down there for a week. I like to take my ring lights, my makeup, and I prepare all my TikTok tutorials for the month down there. It's really good to be ready, especially when you're from Ohio. Thanks for tuning in this week.
I mean, I always wanted to be an artist. When I saw weird pictures of people in nightclubs, and I looked at the captions saying they were artists, and I thought that could be me if I eventually went to art school. Or I wanted to be an artist when I saw those jogging, H3D, etc. on Tumblr, and I find it so funny and true. And I could maybe, perhaps, make funny and so true things if I went to art school.
Okay, now I see you as an interesting person.
You're so symptomatic for this time. Anche milo jag vet det kan man bli nu.
Wouldn't try-hard monster.
She isn't trying to be an artist, a designer, or an influencer. She's just living life, having fun.
She probably got an insanity course on Skillshare.
You're so gorgeous.
Pregnant with technology. Do you ever look into the mirror and think,
They told me I had white privilege, not knowing I had ADHD.
Hello, beautiful. This is your crown. You're worth it. You're gorgeous. You also feel so gifted and privileged.
have you ever tried to improve your skin texture by using exfoliating acid? The number one ingredient is lactic acid that has the property to go deep under the skin layer and penetrate those skin textures that are
Thank you.
uncomfortable to the touch.
This is me. Do you even care? Do you even care? I don't think you even care. You don't even care that this is me. This is who I am. It's me. I think you don't even care, do you? Do you care even that this? Who, me? If this was me, would you care? Would you still care for me if this was me?
If you say you're obsessed with me, I say me too. I'm obsessed with me as much as you.
How important is a fat cat?
Would you marry me?
It's giving I was hit in the head with a brick and just kept going.
Awake,
But at what cost?
if you want me to proofread that suicide note you've been writing, just send me a check.
Once I die, I will donate my body to science, excluding my middle fingers.
Well, imagine living life.
I'll be like, I don't care the whole day, and then get a sharp chest pain.
I want to do something crazy.
My work morale is that I destroy myself and then go to a psych ward and date someone.
If you know, you know. Internet survivors.
These abused wife makeup looks need to stop. While you party, I read Spinoza.
H1 and you're already taking selfies.
I mean, bitch which is really good to 12-hour jungle raves, but can't even spend 2 hours reading this.
Okay, so like, I'm totally in love with my echo chamber. It's like super cute because in there, all my crazy beliefs are just like common sense. And in the real world, nobody thinks that way, but that's fine because they're totally missing out, right? And like, my absolute favorite author, who has been calling for the total socioeconomic collapse for like 8 decades, is bound to be right eventually, right? So we're just chilling here, waiting for our I told you so moment, which is like definitely coming super soon. It's just around the corner, I can feel it.
I was always fascinated with these beautiful people who wouldn't have jobs, but somehow wore real Prada bum bags at the grave. I could never do it. The grind of share housing wore me down, and I wasn't smart enough for a PhD. So instead of spending money, I pulled triple shifts.
What's My Name by Rihanna was already playing loudly from my phone when I was sitting next to my new friend with imposter syndrome, already studying a theory about euthanasia. Unfulfilled love forever, she told me when I asked her why she fights so hard for this. Maybe some emptiness and bad luck with dudes who told her they won't pay for her abortion.
The absence of her hotness, her people-pleasing syndrome, coming from her anxiety, my anger when I wish to see her for once, prefer herself instead of her boss or colleagues, the stinky sink in their old shared kitchen and house with clogged toilets. She agrees that she will clean, but never does because of her exhaustion.
Sometimes I breathe under my sheets. It makes me calm and hyperventilate for a while. After the third breath, it smells exactly as someone else's breath after you were kissing them for 3 hours.
The grotesquerie of life.
Our personal life is colonized or globalized.
been getting situationship flashbacks like we're in a war or something.
The destiny as we know it is the images.
I always thought I'll be the picture statement or something.
Been getting situationship flashbacks like we're in a war or
The
something.
destiny as we know it is the images. The destiny as we know it is the images.
I always thought I'll be the
Been
picture
getting
statement.
situationship flashbacks like we're in a war or something.
I always thought I'll be the picture statement.
I couldn't find my charger, but I got it. What you do tonight?
mind while walking through the sleeping city with your itchy, sickly sweet perfume and my fake eco-leather barefoot shoes.
I have ice cream under my fingernails. You need someone to look after you, right? On your right, she said while handcuffing me and pointing out the way. I was crying my heart out. Teddy bear just smiled and kept putting the volume way up.
She dreamt for a long time that they would go to New York to live. I'm way too high. I keep editing photos, but then I delete them. When I tell someone that I bought the video camera, I feel that everybody thinks I'm going to kill myself and film it, she said. I was still too high. I didn't answer. Only when I'm paranoid I can think.
Did I finally build a sense of community? Or was I just fabricating these characters to fit my visions?
Just because she was conscious about his unfulfilled love, conscious that there is another state of love, so intense and controversial. Loving as same as you love yourself means that you can hate others as much as you can hate yourself. Finding a love and having a someone close by was never easy. It was more difficult, and no therapy sessions changed his status of once unwanted child. If he has no power once abundant, he at least will be powerful as online incel macho with no consequences. I'm so sorry I didn't love him. But I didn't. Even obviously a few times I had to respond, I love you too.
The lack of connection with my parents during my growing up got replaced with every skincare routine step that got stuck with me in my first adult flat. The toner liquids, smell of high quality products, fine consistency melted in my hands, Orphis 8, chemical peel, vital injectors. The consistencies themselves are good marketing strategies because they can evoke feelings that come along with the human touch. Just the care, after all, through some covered self-harming beauty moments.
And the smell all changed too. It was much more chemical and digitalized.
What if I told you that my BFF is 74 years old? You don't talk memes or internet stuff, since they can barely imagine. That your soul is somehow inspired by someone who can't even physically save you in case you need. Because their body is too weak. But every time we talk, sitting in my dirty axe, opposite to their fading body, there is a strange connection. Would you tell a lady in the age of your grandma that some fuckboy fucked the soul out of you on Friday party? Would you tell her how you're tretinoin sick? That is a serious friendship. But I wonder, what if she ghosts me at some point?
Going through IKEA newsletters sent to my mailbox every Sunday, inviting me to buy new garden furniture. Those products are too simple to give me an emotional response, to catch a vibe of my future place. It definitely needs to have people in photos to cause me a real FOMO. As a child, I was never complimenting the impressive picture of common garden parties. I was not ugly. It was not the case of visually ruining the picture of a typical middle-class family. Those closest relatives with gleaming eyes from the wine, they always thought I was an attention seeker. Every time my tears tears started to fall down, while all of them were laughing at their stupid jokes. The later addiction to certain people, extreme emotional imbalance, hyperfixation on carefully chosen personas, online stalking as a social research, became finally a strange chance to find someone who could wipe those tears away.